Hey, welcome to Stray Reviews. I'm Lee, and today we are going to take a look at the Blundstone original 510 boots. And I've owned these boots for, roughly 5 years, and I'm going to let you know what I think of these after 5 years of use. Now, the Blundstone 510s are the original. The difference being the 500s were a stout brown and the black is 510. All right, the Blundstone 510s come in a water resistant leather. Sometimes the smell is there, sometimes it's not. They have black elastic sides. I guess they call these goring panels, but they do not come with laces. They are pull on, and they are pulled on via these pull tabs here that have the Blundstone logo, and they are pretty iconic. I think everybody who knows what a Blundstone is familiar with the iconic tabs. They have a durable TPU outsole. I'm not sure what TPU means. I guess TPU is some form of synthetic outsole, but whatever TPU is, if you know what that means, just drop it in the comments. It does do a good job and it does hold up really well. Inside the boot is a cushioned midsole, and they have this thing, it's called the SPS Max Comfort System, but it's basically something built in to keep the shock down when you're walking, especially on hard surfaces, which is good, I suppose, if you are wearing them as work boots and you're on your feet most of the day. There is a removable footbed in here, and so you can see that right there, and that just slides in and out. And according to their marketing, they're light and comfortable. So how do these hold up though? I mean, I've had these things for 5 years, and y'all know me. I don't like unboxings. I don't like first impressions. I like to know what a product is like in real world use. So I'm going to let you know the good, the bad, and the bottom line of the Blundstone 510 original boots. All right, let's start with the good. So I think the obvious thing here we'll say about the Blundstones, the goods, is they really have they have a classic look. And you recognize these, and you've probably seen them being worn just about everywhere. But these are some really good looking boots, especially when worn with a slim fit pair of jeans. So let me just talk about that for a second as I'm talking about how they look and the looks of these boots. They look great with slim jeans, or some people, whatever jeans they're wearing or pants they're wearing, they'll roll them up a little bit and it kind of expose the entire boot to show off to the world. Look at my boots, I guess. In my opinion, rolling up the cuffs of your jeans or rolling up your jeans to show off the boots is a bit of an advertisement. And I don't really like to wear clothes for the sake of advertising, if that makes sense at all. But let me just show you real quick. This is what they look like when you're wearing slim jeans. This is what they look like when you're wearing straight jeans, straight leg jeans. And this is what they look like when you've got your pants rolled up. So in the good column, they look good in slim jeans. And just looking ahead into the bad column, they don't look so good with straight jeans. So it all depends kind of on your preference. And again, that's a completely subjective opinion, but that's how they look. So I just had to get that off my chest. I've thought that for years. Thank you for listening. The other good thing about these boots is they hold up to just about anything. I did wear them on a trip to Europe a couple of years ago when I first got them, and didn't pack anything else. I only just wore these. I wore them on the plane, and I wore them all over the place, and I walked all over the place. And the great thing about them is they looked good everywhere I went. They seemed to be appropriate, whether I was going on a hike, or whether I was sitting in a pub, or whether I was in a meeting. They just seemed to look good everywhere. And so in the looks department, they score high. They're also incredibly durable. You can see mine are, I've got dirt on them. See how they're kind of dirty? And it's because I just wore them the other day on a 4-mile hike around a nearby lake. And that includes trail, and that includes mud, and that includes gravel road. They're incredibly durable. And again, after 5 years or so, they have held up really well. In fact, they may even outlive me. The other thing in the good department is they're kind of all season. I can wear them in the summer. I can wear them in the winter with a thick pair of socks. They are water resistant. I have never gotten my feet wet when jogging across a wet parking lot or in the rain or whatever. My feet have never gotten wet wearing these. So they're good looking, they're versatile, and they endure. But what about the bad of the Blundstone originals? And you know, again, this is subjective, but I would say that the bad of the Blundstone originals is what I said earlier. They don't look so good with a pair of straight leg jeans. They're a bit Frankensteinish. And the only other bad thing that I have to say about the Blundstones is, again, subjective, but I had a really hard time finding a pair that fit me right. I did buy these from an online shoe retailer, and there was a lot of having a pair sent to me, trying them on, they weren't quite right, sending them back, having 2, sometimes 3 pairs sent to me, trying them all on, and there did seem to be a little bit of inconsistency in the sizing. Now, I do own another pair, and these are basically they're the same shoe, but in stout brown and with laces. And so you can see these are also really good. These are Blundstones. They're the exact same thing. It's the same last, you might say, same shoe, but with laces. And these fit wonderfully. They're Australian 9. And I didn't have to do all that sending back and forth. But for some reason, this pair I had to try on, send back and forth, sometimes even just going up a half a size, and that half a size up felt a little bit smaller. So that's really kind of probably my biggest beef with these, and that's not a big beef because obviously I did land on a size, and I've been wearing them for about 5 years all over the place, and they've served me well. So what about the bottom line? I'm going to tell you something in the bottom line of the Blundstones that I don't say about a whole lot of things. But the bottom line is, if I only had one pair of boots, if somebody said, look, you got one pair of footwear, you have to get rid of everything else, it would be these. It would be the Blundstone 510s, because I'm always happy with them as long as I'm wearing slim jeans, and they hold up under just about every environment, and they look good in just about any scenario, and they seem to be lasting me forever. Now, again, disclaimer, I don't wear them every day. It's not like I've worn them every day for the last 5 years, but I do wear them weekly or so, okay? Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. So, and they've held up great for 5 years, and I'm sure they'll hold up great for another 5 years. I'll probably be passing them on to my children and children's children. So that is my review of the Blundstone 510s. They get a definite thumbs up. I would definitely recommend them. If they were lost or stolen, I would definitely buy them again. So hey, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all those things, and we'll catch you next time.